What killed the dinosaurs? Number one!
Were you thinking it?
Yeah, well, you said it.
Hey everyone, Assassin here, and welcome to another Warzone video. Today we're going to be breaking down the big news from today's mid-season update, as well as going over the changes that we got from yesterday's update, and that includes a new weapon, glitch fixes, and weapon balancing. But let's start with the most important news to me, and that's the fact that the infinite stim glitch is gone. To me, it has made the game unplayable, so it's great to see that this is fixed, as well as the pay-to-win Gallantry Blueprint, and not to mention they also fixed the challenge tracking, and we've also got nerfs to the DMR-14, the Type 63, and the Akimbo Diamattis. And not to mention, we actually got specific numbers in the patch notes. So today we're going to be going over all those changes and how they actually affect things in game. For those of you who are new here, consider subscribing. I bring you tips and tricks, guides, and update you on all Warzone news. So why don't you hit that subscribe button and be the cool guy you were always meant to be. So first, let's talk about some of this weapon balancing. DMR-14 had its bullet penetration reduced from being a sniper to an assault rifle. The fact that it had a sniper's bullet penetration meant you could hit targets through walls that you couldn't normally do with an assault rifle, and when you did, you would do more damage. But where this came into play the most was when you were shooting people in vehicles. You would absolutely shred them. So it's great that this was changed, although this should have never been an issue. And the fact that the DMR-14 had sniper stats obviously meant that they copied and pasted values from the marksman rifles in Modern Warfare. And you know, that's okay as long as you check your work before you release these weapons. I'm pretty sure they didn't just give it a sniper bullet penetration and said, good enough. Next, we also have a damage drop-off added to the gun, and this happens at around 19 meters. And when it does, the base damage drops off from 55 to 48. With that, we also have a reduction to the lower torso multiplier. And what all this means is that if you still hit an enemy in the chest, you're still going to be able to kill him as fast at any range, but if you mix in a shot to the limbs or the lower torso, you're going to need one more shot to kill. But what's more important here is that the headshot damage after the damage drop-off range was reduced to 98 damage. This means you could no longer one-shot a person without any shields. And the Type 63 also received a similar treatment. The bullet penetration was changed from sniper to assault rifle. The damage drop-off range was added at around 22 meters, which reduces the base damage from 60 to 45 and made headshots do 98 damage as well. Along with this, we've also got some changes to two of the attachments for each of these guns, the front grip and the field agent grip. For the front grip, the vertical recoil reduction was removed, but the horizontal recoil reduction was buffed by 10%. For the field agent grip, the vertical recoil reduction was reduced by 10% and the horizontal was reduced by 5%, and the Type 63's counterpart, the Spetsnaz ergonomic grip, got a similar treatment, a 15% reduction in its vertical recoil control and a 5% reduction for its horizontal recoil control. All these changes increase the skill gap for the DMR-14 and Type 63, which brings it closer to balance because time to kill isn't the only issue, it was also ease of use. Next, we have a nerf to the Diamatti Akimbos, and this reduces the base damage from 45 to 40 and removes all damage multipliers. This eliminates the possibility of being one bursted when you have full shields, which is crazy. I personally don't think that this nerf is enough still. A secondary shouldn't replace a category of guns like shotguns or SMGs. Moving on from weapon balancing, we've got a double XP weekend starting on the 15th of January all the way to the 19th. With the DMR-14 and Type 63 nerf, this makes a lot more weapons viable, including snipers. Let me know down in the comments which sniper you guys have been running lately or what you plan to level up. But along with snipers, we could also use other assault rifles. Some of you don't have the AN-94 leveled up, the Groza, or the FFAR, and now those are going to be great choices to use at different ranges. The FFAR will be great with that sniper, the AN-94 will be a replacement for the Kilo, so there's a lot of experimenting to do out there and you could find your new primary weapon. So it's a good thing that they timed these nerfs with the double XP weekend. And we've also got the official introduction of the Wakizashi melee weapon, which is going to give you more melee range than the standard combat knife. And I know many of you unlocked this when it was unintendedly released last year. Let me know if that actually transferred and stayed unlocked for you guys. But if you didn't unlock it, it's pretty simple. You're just gonna have to get 2 executions in 10 matches. This is super easy in Plunder, so definitely go do that. And not to mention, Plunder is the best way to level things up, so you could be doing 2 things at once. Next, I don't really do cosmetics too much here, but we do have the introduction of a brand new starter pack. It costs $5 US and you get 500 COD points, which is what the COD points actually cost. Not to mention, you get an epic skin, calling card, and emblem, and 2 battle pass tier skips, which I recommend you save for next season when the next overpowered gun is released through the battle pass, because you know it's gonna happen. Beyond this, we've also got news that we're gonna get the new operator Xenia on the 21st. And as for the weekly playlist update, we've got Plunder Trios, Buyback Solos, Resurgence Quads, and Rebirth Mini Royale Solos. And for us Warzone only players, Zombies has a free play week starting today until the 21st. And I gotta tell you, it's a great game mode to unwind after a long day of Warzone. So check it out if you haven't. And in terms of Cold War, again, this is a Warzone only channel, so we're not gonna dive too deep into that. But we did get the new Fireteam map, and it looks huge. If they combine all these Fireteam maps together, it seems like it's gonna be much bigger than Verdansk. And I know there were rumors of a 200 player battle royale mode, and I'm thinking it's gonna be paired with this new map that we're gonna get in March. So that's definitely something to look forward to. And it seems that we're gonna get a whole slew of content on February 4th. So it's gonna be like a second mid-season update. So make sure to subscribe because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all Warzone news, and not to mention we're gonna be making videos on what the future of the meta is and what other guns you should be leveling up. I feel like now that the DMR zone is coming to an end, we're finally gonna be able to enjoy all the weapons that are coming over from Cold War, and it's gonna be a good time for everybody. I hope a lot of players come back because I know a lot of people were frustrated with the infinite stims and the DMR. So with that said, my name is Assassin, and thanks for stopping by.